up, Tom. Hey, let's go. Let's go. One of the things that I wanted to do when I first started was just to help a few young men out. As you can see, a few men have turned into, I believe we have 74 registered people this year.
I was born in Washington, D.C. I graduated from Suitland High School in Suitland, Maryland, and I now live in Ashburn, Virginia, so I never left the area. And I was honored and blessed to have been given the opportunity to purchase a company a while back when I was like 13, about almost 25 years ago. I'm exaggerating, I'm a lot older than that. But I've been running that company now for 23 years. I want to share with you some of the lessons that I've learned in this short life that I've had that will empower you, I believe, to be extremely successful. Things that I didn't know at your age that I wish I had known at your age.
One of the best experiences I had on this trip was just listening to Miss Wanda Alexander talk.
You need to know who you are. If you believe that your ancestry is great, stand up. Don't believe it because I told it to you. I need you to believe it because you know it is true.
It didn't just touch me, it touched like everybody in the room, and like encouraged everybody to do everything they wanted to do in life.
My name is Aaron Downs. I'm 17, and I'll be a senior at Flowers High School next year. My favorite part about this program so far is Ms. Wanda Alexander's as our guest speaker. She told us to learn how to let go in life and to do things for yourself and not try to impress others.
Everything that you go through is for you. It is to inform you. Listen to what I'm saying. Everything that happens to you, I didn't say some things, I said everything happens to teach you, to inform you, to strengthen you, so when you move into that amazing purpose you were sent to this world to complete, you are fully prepared to complete it successfully.
You said you learned in there to be yourself. And I said, who are you? And you said, my name is so-and-so and I like to play basketball, right?
There's this one talk about like how you need to like fetch for like what you want.
Say it again, my man. Tell him again, because he got it. Tell him.
A lion will go like straight after their food, and a squirrel will just like sniff around and look for it. Like,
Okay, so watch this. How does a lion do it? He got it, bingo.
My name is Jalen Hunter. I'm 13 years old, and I'm a proud member of the 13th Man program. When like a man came and talked about how you should act like you want something, it makes me want, like instead of waiting, I should like get like what I want right away, instead of having like my parents baby me.
Don't kind of like back down from like if you're like have like a little mountain in the way, like you gotta like go like it like a lion.
If you learn the difference between a squirrel, how a squirrel hunt, and a lion, it will help you in your life.
Who says that in the next 5 years you can't have a booming business making over $1 million a year?
My name is Jedediah Grady. I'm a proud 13th man. My mom made me and my two brothers come here, and then originally I didn't want to come because, you know, it was during the weekday and I had a few other plans, but being here during like the breakout sessions when we broke into groups and had a speaker come talk to us.
Who says that you can't be the mayor or on city council for wherever you live in 5 years? No limits.
I found it to be really valuable because, you know, these are people that went through the same challenges that, you know, I'm going through, and they overcame it. So now I feel like I have a better like plan.
So presenting yourself or making a presentation is the #1 spot to become successful. Why? Because first impressions are lasting impressions, right? Remember what I said? You're always being judged. When I walk through the hallway, I'm being judged. When you come to interview, you're being judged. When you go for a school interview, which what kind of interview you're talking about, you're being judged.
Hi, my name is Kyrie Simpkins. I'm 14. I go to Woodrow Wilson High School, and I'm a proud member of 13th Man. One of the things I've most enjoyed about this session, these two sessions that I've been in, is the second session about business inquiries and how your GPA impacts your grade, how your GPA impacts your salary that you make in a workplace.
No, we never did that.
Oh, then we upgraded the house.
What's recreational?
What's this man gonna do?
We upgraded the house. Why would we add that? That's more money.
We did not upgrade the house.
That's more money that we're losing because we're poor.
Right?
All right.
We don't have enough to do this.
Man, we're on that Wendy's homeowner schedule right here, bro. Nah, we need more money.
And that inspired me to get better grades, try harder in school, and be a better person.
Hi, my name is Alani Grady. I'm 15 years old and I'm a proud 13th man. Over a couple days, I learned a bunch of stuff that can help me in the future. One thing being money. So I learned how to save and stuff and how my GPA can affect how much I make. And my favorite exercise was the team building exercise where we had to build the highest tower with some spaghetti sticks and some marshmallows. It helped me learn to be a leader and know that teamwork is essential.
Hi, my name is Ayala Nwana. I'm 16 years old and I'm a proud member of the 13th Man. I've been here for all 3 years since it started and I've really enjoyed the progression of the program as a whole. At the end of each classic, we have a session where we give feedback, what needs to be arranged, what we liked, what we didn't like, and the program adjusts accordingly each year.
But it wasn't literally until the last few months that I got back on top. So I learned a lot. So the question is, what do you learn? One, you learn that the faith question was a great question. I stayed on my knees for 8 years straight. I didn't doubt God. I knew I was going through something, but I didn't doubt God because I've been in combat before. So this was a challenge, but nobody's getting killed. The second thing, it made me realize that you don't have a lot of friends. You think you have thousands of friends, but when you're in hard times, that's when you find out where your real friends are. Third thing is, and this is the last thing I'll say, if you go through hard times and you don't learn something from it, then God wasted his time bringing you through that hardship. So I had to thank God to bring me through that hardship, because if I didn't, then I wouldn't be where I am now. So it's not a bad thing. I don't want to say enjoy being in a hardship and just say, I'm going to stay here for a long time. but learn something from that.
My name is Fedric Ukama. I'm age 15 and I'm a proud member of the 13th Man. I've learned a lot from the different mentors that they assigned us.
Be exceptional. Always. Be on time.
We have to take this opportunity of having a mentor and use it.
So have you ever failed, and then has failure made you more successful?
Young men, I like to keep it simple. Very simple. Failure is not trying. Failure is not the outcome. Most of us are not successful because we don't try. We are afraid of failure. So we make excuses why we're not going to try to do something. Failure is not trying. That's failure.
So that's what this is about, right? That's the people that you're going to meet. People who can give you opportunities that you otherwise may not have gotten if you weren't here.
Meeting with the civil rights panel, the guys that were firsthand on the ground during the civil rights movement in the 60s. They answered one of my questions that I had to ask them, and that was a good experience for me because I've never gotten to speak to one of the anybody who was really in the civil rights movement at all.
Hits my heart.
Good, take a seatbelt. Stop! Stop! You good? All right, Leon. I need you to roll on your stomach. Now. Oh, shit! He shot me, man! Oh, my God! You didn't do shit? You didn't do shit, you hear me? I'm losing my breath. Fuck your breath.
Stay with me. We got pulled over for a busted tail light in the back.
Don't take this lightly. Do not take it lightly. I had a very unique situation in the 3rd grade. We moved from an all-black school to an all-white school district. My very first day at school, my very first recess, was the first time in my life that I heard the word nigger. And it came from a little kid who had no respect for me whatsoever.
Hi, I'm Nico Johnson. I'm 15, and I'm a proud member of the 13th Man. This program has taught me a lot, and I've tried new things and I've learned new things that I think that will carry on in my life.
My name is Itoga Wana. I'm 15 years old and I go to Wise High School. This program impacted me because it taught me how to be a leader practically. We talked about a lot of real subjects like being a black man in America, starting a business and stuff like that. My favorite part has to be the workouts. I really enjoyed, making a bond with other athletes. That has to be my favorite part.
Comes the young men in here looking sharp in their 13th man shirts.
So this is a family here. We have Mr. Devon Kelly, who is generating his children. He is teaching the children. He is an educator. He is sacrificial. He can spend more money on water than I can spend on my whole wardrobe. Matter of fact, I have to turn this suit in by 5. I got this at GWI, okay? So, we have these things. I don't want any of you brothers in here, and I'm talking to everybody, young, old, and indifferent, to think that everyone knows everything. I do not. I use my experience to share with other people. In life, you're going to have to make sacrifices. I made many sacrifices, but I have a golden opportunity to talk to you right now. You the future doctors. You the ones that are going to take care of me in the nursing home. You're the ones that will be the decent police officers. You'll be the one that will take my refuge up because I need trash men. I need garbage men. I need people to do my taxes. I need you to come in here and say, I'm going to be somebody and do some things to make my life better. So my theme is how and what are you doing to make yourself successful?
My name is Jared Rollins, and I'm a proud member of the 13th Man.
My name is Jedediah Grady, and I'm a proud member of the 13th Man.
My name is Jonathan Jefferson, and I'm a proud member of the 13th Man.
Good job.
This year, we have basically over 50% of new participants, right? So we're doing something right. That means the young people who've been here the last couple of years have gone out and told others and said, hey, look, I had a great time. I learned a lot, and now I want you to come and join me. Parents, when you leave today, just ask your son, is he having a good time? Has he learned something? You will see the change in his voice, I promise you. It's the only goal that I have. They will greet you a different way. They will make a pact with you to become better, and it starts right now.
The 13th Man, we have went to the Washington game. They make you have a lot of fun. But what I learned from here, that it's not just about fun. They want you to succeed too. Like they'll sit and I could talk and express something that I wasn't able to do at first, like with other people in my family. Like I feel comfortable with them, and they want you to succeed. They push you. They want you to be able to get up and not just sit down and like do something with your life and become something good when you're older.
Me and Pastor Fred talked about the difference of fathers. I shared with them that the last words that I ever said to my dad was that I love him. For no other reason that I just called and something told me to say it. He died on a Wednesday. I talked to him that Monday night. Deep stuff. And all of a sudden, we had tears in the room. Tears. And all of a sudden, you found out some of these kids were going through the same thing.
Being a member of the 13th Man is more than just being a member of an organization. Like, it's like a part of another family because we're just all one family, I guess. I've been here for a year, and in the short time that I've known these people, it's like I've known them my whole life, at least some of them. And things that we've done, like waking up at 6 a.m., teaching us how to be men, or like normal stuff, just hanging out. It's a good experience to have.
At the beginning, I had some bumpy roads, and I appreciated how the staff didn't give up on me. They gave me another chance regardless of my attitude or whatever happened. They just never gave up on me. They knew I had potential and they knew I was a good kid. So I appreciated that from them. And all the activities that we did was a lot of fun. I learned a lot from it.
It's a wonderful program. I love everything that I've learned from here. And I just feel like I'm getting very well equipped for the real world when I finish high school and for whatever future endeavors I have for myself.
I've met like so many like great people here. I met a lot of great friends, and they teach you valuable life lessons that you'll use later. Not just stuff like that you'll forget in 3 days, just stuff that you'll take with you.
13th Man. He's my brothers, bro. Let him know. He's my brothers. He's my brothers.
I would like to thank Mr. Kelly for teaching me how to be a responsible young man.
13th Man, stand up. Let's go, let's go! Let's go! Why me, why now? Why not? Why me, why now? Why not? Good job, everybody. Let's give you some applause. Good job.